take off this bonnet and this hair scarf. Don't be judging me because we got a lot going on. But our hair will be really easy to do. Boom. We doing a little half up moment right here. It's not there yet, but that's what we finna do. So my hair's already kind of parted that way because I did wear my hair kind of in a half up, half down a few days ago. So that's why I got these two little, Sealy braids back here because I know I can't braid. Let me just go ahead and pin. So pretty much what I do in the back is just do two little braids, cornrows, if you will, whatever. And then, I loop them around and then just pin it. Don't judge me, judge mother. Because when I go from looking like this to this, I don't want to hear it. I was so not prepared to film today because there's just a lot going on. But I'm already so far behind on filming that I didn't want to keep putting it off. You know what I mean? I haven't shot any new content since what I did for Halloween, and that's really, really bad. I don't know. I'm the type of person, like, once I get out of the swing and groove of certain things, then it's kind of hard for me to get back, I'm using some Shine and Jam to kind of, you know, do my little half up, half down. And normally I don't use too much, but because literally just I'm going to be wearing my hair for the next couple of days, I don't really care. That way I won't have to redo it every day, you know? Let's move on to the wig, or the half wig if you want. Now, I have a whole video on my channel using this wig. This is the Rainmaker Curls Kinks and Co. All, what to say? All curl types from 3B to 4C. This is a sensational half wig. Y'all know, I love them. Honestly, they really should sponsor me. So I don't know, let's speak it into existence. Sensational, partnership, brand ambassadorship, sponsorship, sponsor a video, sponsor a review, something. This is what it looks like. Make sure you guys go and watch that tutorial and review. But while my flat iron is warming up, let's prep our skin and brows for makeup. So for brows, whip out your Got2b. And if you can't tell, my camera's here, my mirror's here. So if I'm going like this, hey girl, but how's everybody doing? Like, comment down below and let me know how you are, how things are going in your life. Are you stressed? Is Mercury in retrograde? I think that's how you say it. Y'all know I'm not like, I'm into like the stars and the moons and stuff, but like I'm not like a pro. My cousin, she literally is like astro queen, and if I need some like astrology info or advice, I just kind of like go to her, like, Reva. Oh, should I say her name? Anyway, Reva, what this mean? Blah 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 blah. All these different things. So that's my little astrology guru, if you will. I'm using my favorite primer. But honestly, y'all, because I like work from home for the most part, and I'm home a lot, all day, every day pretty much, there are literally days where I don't even leave the house because I have nowhere to go other than maybe like Oh no, I'll be taking random trips to the dollar store. But I don't know. I'm just like in the phase where it's like I love working from home, but I'm tired of looking like crap every day, you know? And don't get me wrong, I do have like some sort of routine, but it's more like wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face, and maybe make a cup of coffee, maybe go get coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know, but then start work at 8:30. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. And this week, because my work desk is such a mess, I haven't been working at my workspace. I've been working at like a different space. So that's been kind of annoying. But I was about to say, girl, if you don't curl up, I don't got time for this. Good enough. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, um, yeah, like I really, 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 really wish I had a studio. Um, because I would literally work from my studio as well as like, take clients there, shoot content there, all those sorts of things. So maybe in the future that'll be something that I'm like not working towards, but something that'll happen for me or that I'll be able to do for myself, or whatever. Now, granted, there are like what do you call them? Like co-working spaces, but sometimes the rent on those things aren't really worth it. So it's kind of like, do I really want to pay this amount of money for this cubicle? No. All right, I'm gonna leave those like that for right now. And we are going to move on to makeup. If I really wanted to, I could take these pictures without makeup on and Photoshop the makeup on. But I don't want to do that. You know? I don't. I don't know if you guys been seeing the TikToks. If you're on TikTok, make sure you follow me at pieces of dot C. But yeah, I don't know if you guys been seeing the TikToks of like people saying like, oh, social media isn't real life. And granted, it's not, but it is. Like it should be to a certain extent. But yeah, the social media is in real life post and how like there are girls legit just completely photoshopping everything. Like their whole face, like their makeup, their hair. Yeah, there's no shade or tea towards them. This is just I just found it so fascinating. Like, wow, here I am putting in maximal effort when I could use my amazing editing skills and sit here for 10 minutes and do that instead. You ever feel like there's so much going on, but it's like, what's going on in your life? Like when you really sit here and think, it's like, I don't know. It might just be a millennial thing, or like, I don't know, maybe even imposter syndrome, which you guys already know that I kind of have, and I've already talked about that on the YouTube before. So if you're interested, go back and watch that video. It's pretty old. Not old, but like last year old, where I talked about imposter syndrome and why a lot of us deal with it, why I deal with it. I also saw this um, meme about how women strive off of chaos, right? And it pretty much was like there could be nothing going on in a woman's life and she will find an issue, find a reason for chaos. And honestly, it's definitely giving, am I the drama? But I don't think I'm the drama. I just think that I'm never like satisfied, if you will, which is a good and bad thing. Like I'm never complacent and 100% like settled where my life is in the moment, which I deem to be good and bad because a lot of times I don't even bask in my litness, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, back to the whole imposter syndrome topic. I don't really think I it's like I know I'm worthy and I know my worth and everything like that. But sometimes you really be getting in your own way, you know? Like thinking like not why me, but like should it be me? Yes, it should be me. The way you see yourself is never how other people see you. You know what I mean? Like on the day to day, I'd be like, yes, I'm a bad bitch. But on those off days, it don't always be given that. So like, you know, to see how other people perceive you is interesting. However, I do think that social media also plays a part in that because I mean, it's human nature to be kind of concerned or curious at how the public perceives you, right? But I think with social media, it just makes it like a little bit worse, if you will. Like, I legit had somebody ask me, like, oh, do you still do YouTube? It's like, oh, excuse me. Excuse me for, you know, not being consistent. Not you checking me on my inconsistencies, but I don't know, maybe that's you holding me accountable. Time to set. I'm using Beauty Bakery flour, translucent powder. I make some of the most god awful faces when I'm doing my makeup. Honestly. Horrible. Like, simply horrible. It's giving Ghostface Killer. Ghostface Killer. Speaking of Ghostface Killer, do you guys watch the Wu Tang series? If you don't know, I am a TV fiend. Like, at this point, I want to be a TV, you know? Not on TV, but maybe. But I want to be a TV. Like, I want to be a TV show. I want to be a series. Like, I love TV. I just finished season 7 of Love Island UK. And honestly, spoiler alert, if you haven't finished it, then I don't know what to tell you. But you can like fast forward or come back later, whatever. But I'm actually I'm happy that Liam and Millie won. However, I don't think Kaz and Tyler should have came in fourth place. I'm feeling this is racist. Like fourth place above freaking Chloe and Toby, who I just learned his real name is Tobias. But that's not the point. The point is, although I understand people like Chloe or, you know, she's a fan favorite, people like Tobias, I just feel like their relationship is giving juvenile and I really I mean, I wish them the best. Like no shade, no tea. I'm just saying as a grown woman, I don't know. There's so many red flags like Toby, he's still like very much so childish, if you will. But don't get it twisted. Chloe is very much so childish as well. I don't know. I just don't really feel like it's going to work for a long periodical time. You know? You live and you learn, sweet cheeks. I just be saying anything. Why did I just say that? I feel like I just missed my whole face. Did the setting spray get on my face? Okay, we're good. You guys, we're almost done. Today I'm using the Girl Meets Makeup palette. There she is. And I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm using this shade, that shade, blah 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 blah. Just kind of. This is not a tutorial. This is a get ready with me, okay? AKA Ciara just rant and show your real personality because I don't know. I feel like you guys don't know the real me 100% because I be so like, oh my god, I can't say that on the internet, like cancel culture, or oh my god, like I don't want to be that personal because I don't know these people. They're just watching me on YouTube. Like, oh my god, blah blah blah. But let's be honest here. This is a two-part honesty moment, okay? One, got about 1,000 subscribers and some change. You know what I mean? Thank y'all. Thank y'all, all thousand and something of y'all. I am not Jackie Ina and none of the rest of these girls, okay? I'm not them. I enjoy watching them. I love watching like Aaliyah J, Aaliyah's Face, Arnell, Alyssa, all the girls, like, but I'm not them. Like, that's not my personality. And I'm not saying that that's 100% their personality either. But yeah, I'm not those girls. And although I do have the potential, okay, to be those girls, and when I say be those girls, I don't literally mean be them. I mean, reach the heights and success that maybe they have. Because, it's kind of like a each one teach one. Like, all right, they were able to do it. Why can't you? Like, anyway, there's something special about everybody, something entertaining about everybody. And I say all that to say, if I am afraid, or maybe not afraid, if I'm not willing or, okay, afraid to show my personality or showcase my thoughts and feelings on things, how am I going to connect to the audience of people that I wish to reach? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that they are so completely open, like the people that I named, or any of the like the girls in the influencer, YouTube, whatever industry you would want to call it. I'm not saying they're so open to showing the real them, this and a third. Of course, I feel like everything just has boundaries, if you will. But honestly, this look is not showing up on camera how it looks in real life. And that's bothersome. But I blame myself because I should have figured out my lighting situation before I just randomly turned the camera on a Wednesday and said, "Hey, record." Anyway, I say all that to say, um, although a lot of the girls that we love and follow, their success wasn't so intentional because at the time, you know, this lane or road wasn't really it was a thing, but it wasn't like, whew, you can go here thing. And I'm not saying I'm so worried about going there. I'm just saying that I know my potential, and I don't feel like I'm gonna reach that potential if I'm so closed off or like afraid to show my personality or my viewpoints and thoughts on things that are going on in the world and this and the third. Um, I did see a couple TikToks and posts and things like that about how like some girls feel like um, some of the black beauty gurus or black influencers that made it, they're not relatable. And I'm like, that's not true. Like, personally, for me, that's not true. I don't watch a YouTube video of somebody because I'm like, oh, me and you are the same and like all this stuff. It's either I can see something similar about myself in you, or I just may like something about you. There's something that like draws me to watch you. You know what I mean? Like whatever the case may be, you know. But I don't feel like just because they have a coin now, they lost their relatability. Like, and I also think that gives like crab in a barrel like vibes, like, oh, because they have money and they can buy some Chanel and some Birkin and some this and some that, they're not relatable because you can't. That sounds like a hater. Um, Although on the flip side, I do think sometimes some of them can get away from their core audience because they become this thing that they aren't themselves anymore. They're just putting out the content because it's their job and that's how they get paid and they want to make money. You know what I mean? So like you can tell the videos where the person's like really don't give a crap about anything that they're talking about. You can. Like you really can. And like I don't know, like even like for example, like Aaliyah's Face. I love how she has so many sponsored posts, but the sponsored videos are true to her brand, who she is, and what she likes in general. Like, I never feel like when she's presenting or she says, "Oh, thank you such and such for sponsoring this video," I never feel like she's just trying to sell me something. Like, I don't feel like that with her. Now, I can't say that about everybody, but and why did I pull this lip liner knowing I freaking hate it? Why do I even have this? Trash. That's what I get for fake trying something new. Anyway, this is the Old Faithful Club Hopper by NYX. Also, my bottom lip is way bigger than my top lip, and I just learned that about myself recently. And oh my god, should I get lip fillers? Like, I've always known I had a big bottom lip. I feel like that's kind of genetic, but I didn't realize how much. Now, it's not something that keep me up all night. It's not, but um, I do like to kind of overdraw it and give it that shape. And I always have, but recently I've been doing it and I've been like, Grwm, you know? Now, will I ever get lip fillers? Probably not. Never say never though. Because I love like overlining it and contouring it as well will do it for you. But let me go pop on lashes and, you know, everything. So I can take these pictures because it's getting late. As you can see, the look is complete and I'm feeling like a baby because my resin cabbage so fat and wanna grab it. If y'all don't know little that little song, that little jingle, then I don't know. Do your Googles. Anyway, yes, look is complete, but not really because my fingers still look ridiculous, looking like nubs. Like, it's not given. Like, so I'm about to do my nails, so let's go. As you can see, my nails are long overdue. Like, look at these little nubs. So I like to get my press-ons from Dricus Dynamics. Every set that you order is custom made for your fingers specifically. Every set comes with the nails, of course, the glue, alcohol wipes, and of course tools to prep your nails. I always like to start off with using the nail filer to like buff my nails and get them ready to go, as well as, you know, touching up my cuticles if need be. Then I like to put the glue on my fingernail as well as on the press-ons. You put the press-ons on and then you hold it down for about 30 seconds. And there you have it, a fresh new set.